grab my glasses today, so I don't know what time it is. We got a few minutes before we start here. Thanks for some of you turning in early here. I appreciate it. I had to set everything up today. Well, I usually set everything up, but usually you got Big NT here helping me. But more on that in a few minutes when we get going. But hey, Will, thank you for tuning in. No glass? Yeah, I don't got any glasses, Doc. No way I can put this on this. I didn't bring my glasses down. Isn't that terrible? I'd go up and get them, but then I'd have blank air time. Let's see if I can even see to do this show. Yeah, we'll figure it out, right? I think I got the... Nope, maybe I don't. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can kind of see the comments. No glasses. I need my glasses. I got no glasses. All right, well, we'll kick this off in 1 minute. What say? You guys don't mind if I run up and get my glasses, would you? I'll be right back. I'll be fast, I swear. Just enjoy. See if you can find the new item that I placed on the set this morning. There's a new item. See if you can see what it is. When I come back, I'll tell you what it is. Oh. Ha! That's what I call markup professionalism. All right, I got my George Romero glasses. Now you guys are in trouble because I can see. Woo! See. No dentist. I'm going to explain that in a second. So unprepared. You're right, Doc. You should have seen. Well, wait till you hear what was going on around here. Just mere minutes before the show. I'm going to start the show now. I don't know what time it is. Usually Denny tells me. So anyways... It all started with a cable box. Now, we like to DVR a lot of our different shows, okay? So, you go onto the cable box, bring up the guide, click on your shows, easy peasy. Well, I guess it's yesterday, the guide wouldn't come up. So what do you do when the guide doesn't come up? Somebody told us, or we think they told us, or we're not sure if they told us, but that it needs an update, okay? Well, I'll tell you in a second what's new. What Ghoul? Oh no, that's not new. So anyways, we try to reboot the box. It won't reboot. Keeps getting an error message. So I have to call the number. They try rebooting it. Blah, yada, yada, bada, boom. They say the guy's got to come out and bring us a box. No problem. So the guy comes out and brings us a box. But guess what? It still won't reboot. There's an issue. He looks at his little gizmo. Okay. Long story short, we had to have a new box, a whole new line run from the house out to the street. Internet was down. The phones were down. Everything was down. And I didn't know what was going to happen. But luckily, hey, here's a wink to the cable guy. He got everything squared away. Then after that, I couldn't find my phone, which I used to shoot the show. I couldn't find the phone. I looked all over the house. I couldn't hear it anywhere. Eventually, I did find it right down here, right over here in this other room, on top of the freezer, which I don't even remember being in there today, but I guess I was. And then Big NT. Big NT does not get sick. Okay? Big NT is Big NT for a reason. Because he doesn't get sick. Let's see what we got in there. But today, guess what? He's sick. So we got everybody chiming in here. We got Eddie. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? Amanda, how you doing? Grandpappy's on here. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Supposedly Danny's going to be chiming in on here. I don't know if he did yet or not, because I don't want to just be bent over like this the whole time looking at this. But he's supposed to chime in and be going back and forth with us. Now, if I can see it, I don't know. I'll do my best. I apologize. But you know what? For one thing, my friend here, Popeye, is helping me out today. This is Popeye, okay? Luckily, he was just hanging around, nothing to do, so Popeye's helping me out today. Thanks, Popeye. And a message from Denny, okay, is over there. I'm his tombstone. But I digress. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Mark. Shout out to Mark Pinto. Yeah, that's Popeye. You don't get to see him too much. He usually sits over in the electric chair and just kind of watches what's going on. So today it's going to just be me, Popeye, and of course my faithful dog Fluffy. And we're going to do our best we can, checking this out and everything like that. Right, Fluffy? Huh? You're a good boy, right? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay, go, 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 go. That's Fluffy. Fluffy and Popeye. Hey, with friends like that, with the faithful pet, you know, you can't go wrong, right? So anyways, see what we're saying here. Look, we got a lot of people being very nice here. And Miss Denny. You miss Denny? He'll be back. Look, he says right there, he'll be back. But don't worry, I'm the star of the show. I'm just joking. Yeah, I miss Denny too because he does this. I gotta get rid of these bats real quick. See if here's the bat. Oh, these suck this week. Gotta do the bats because I need some more room on this table. Ooh, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Here's one for you, Amanda. Ooh, oh, that one sucked. This one's for you too, Amanda, because that one was no good. Oh, that was a glider. So that was for you, Amanda. Did pretty good. Speaking of you, Amanda, I hope you'll appreciate today's show. And it's one good thing that Denny didn't come today because you notice I'm wearing a pink shirt. Well, this is Women's History Month. Women's History Month. So today we're going to do a little celebrating of Women's History Month. And there's no way in heck that I'm going to get Big Denty into a pink shirt. So it kind of worked out. He didn't know this, so he couldn't use that as an excuse. He's actually sick, which is, like I said, very rare for Big Denty. You don't get sick. So, but I guess I was sick a couple weeks ago, and maybe he didn't want to bring something back on me, which I appreciate. But so I'm going to wing it today myself. Hey, check these snacks out. I saw these. I'm not getting paid to sponsor anything or whatever, but hey, these are good. These Doritos Dynamite Sticks. Hot mustard. I don't know about the other flavors, but the hot mustard, me and my daughter Kayla, we love the hot mustard sauce that you get at McDonald's when you get the nuggets. This tastes just like it. Oh, it's just spicy enough. If you get a chance, if you like hot mustard, check these out. Get some of these. These are tasty. You almost can't put them down. It's like crunchy sticks exploding with tangy mustard flavor and a hot honey kick. And they are good. They are very tasty. So Dynamite Sticks. Check those out if you get a chance. And I like that. I'm not getting any kickback or anything, but you want some, Popeye? Nah, it looks like you're full. But those are good. So I come across something good, I'm going to share it with you guys. I'll see what you guys are saying here. Take care, Denny. Get well, Denny. Just Triv on here. Triv's on there. Hi, Triv. Popeye sitting there. Yeah, what am I doing? You're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I got a lot of stuff to do. I put together the show, but it's all over the place. First of all, I always like to start my show out with my shout out to some of my top buddies. Raven's Rookery, okay? Hey, you guys, Raven's Rookery had a brand new episode on the Monster Channel. I think it was last week or whatever. They're working on some new episodes, and guess what? I'm going to be honored to be able to be interviewed for one of the upcoming episodes of Raven's Rookery. So watch out for that. I'll let you know more about it. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Midnight Movie and about our history and all those things. So shout out to Raven's Rookery. We love those guys. They do a good job. And I like his catchphrase, like, hello, every birdie. Oh, it's awesome. Here's a wink for you. Boop, 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 boop. And there's my tooth that the Raven gave me. And my favorite, this thing here, the coaster. Oh, that thing's awesome. Also, shout out to Doc Dredd. Hey, you guys, I always tell you, you gotta watch Doc Dredd's show this week at 11:40 on the Monster Channel, Friday night at 11:40 p.m., okay? Doc's going to be reviewing The Resort. Ooh, it's a special Hawaiian episode, so it's cold outside, so we can just kind of pretend that we're in Hawaii by watching Doc and all his shenanigans. So make sure you tune in Doc's show on the Monster Channel, 11:40 Friday night. And, hey, last but not least, the Chad and Bunny Show, all right? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. You guys are on sporadically all through the Monster Channel schedule. You got Nutty's Treehouse, which is all cartoons, Chad and Bunny Show. Make sure you check them out on the Monster Channel. They also have their own YouTube channel, so go on there, check them out, and tell them that Rich from the Midnight Movie said, hooty hoot, hooty hoot. All right, let me check this real quick here. I got a bunch of haze, blah, 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 blah. Well, you guys have a nice conversation. You guys should just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, what did I do now? Uh-oh. I don't want to do that. Okay, I better not touch that thing anymore. All right, let's get this show underway. So, hey, It's Women's History Month. Okay. And so I want to mention some facts about important women in horror history. And I did say horror, so don't try to be funny out there, Popeye. You know what Denny would be doing right now, right? So, so important women in horror history, okay? Yeah, I got so many notes on here. But the first woman to ever make a horror film, she made a bunch of horror films in the silent era between 1896 and 1919. Her name was Alice Guy Blaché. Now, even though she was a woman, she had to have Guy in her name. So, I'm just saying, right? But Alice Guy Blaché, I think it's Blaché because that little dot over E, so it's Blaché. She made many horror films between 1896 and 1919, like The Vampire, The Pit and the Pendulum, The Monster and the Girl. Most of her films are lost, though. They got lost. But a few still exist, including this one, which I just watched, called Turn of the Century Surgery. It's only like 2.5 minutes long. They're kind of like shorts. It's a silent short. But this was the first film that laid the groundwork for body horror. So chopped off body parts. It's pretty funny, though. It's actually like a little comedy. It's about 2.5 minutes. It depicts a man getting surgery, and the doctor is like sawing his legs off, different saws, and hands them over to these two interns, and then the interns run around, put him in a bucket, and then they pick the guy up off the bed, put him in a wheelchair. He has no legs on him, and they glue the legs back on, and the guy hops up and starts dancing. So that was probably fantastic back in the silent era. It was kind of funny, but that set the stage for all your horror movies with body parts and stuff like that. What do you guys say? What do you think? You guys are just yapping. No problem there, Doc. I got your back. Raven's probably working today, but I got his back. And, of course, Chad and Bunny, love those guys. So she is also an inspiration for Alfred Hitchcock, okay? Alfred Hitchcock was inspired by some of her films. She was the first female filmmaker, and she stated that women can do all the same things in filmmaking that a man can do. Except for, I guess, not lose their films, because they're mostly missing. But if you get a chance, check out Turn of the Century Surgery. You can find it on YouTube by Alice Guy Blaché. Okay? Then, of course, next, my favorite, and if it wasn't for her, I would have my favorite monster, Frankenstein. So Mary Shelley, okay? She wrote Frankenstein. We all know the story about that. And Frankenstein's gone on to spawn so many movies and sequels and all these other things. My favorite all-time Universal monster is Frankenstein. So shout out to Mary Shelley. And keeping with the authors, Anne Rice, okay? She did the Interview with the Vampire, which they didn't think anybody would be interested in back in the 70s. Finally, after years and years and years, I think it was into the 80s, she finally convinced them to publish her book. The Interview with the Vampire became a big hit movie. She went on and did the Vampire Chronicles. So she's a very important figure in horror history. And what do you guys think about that? I'm reading this thing there. Hey there from TMM Pods. We're going to be talking about some TMM Pods in a bit. Man, Denny, I miss you. I need you here, buddy. Well, I'm going to go, hey, I got my buddy Joe Gosser's watching. I'm going to start talking. We're talking. Joe's watching. Joe worked many, many years, toiled in the torture shack with me, so he just retired recently. So, Joe, hope you're having a good time. Thanks for tuning me in today, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you can hear me. I'm talking. I guess you guys can hear me. My picture's frozen up, so that's sad. Oh, is my picture frozen up at home? Can you guys, am I moving? I'm not moving on my own picture. Let me know if I'm moving. What's going on here? The guy put the new internet in. It better be working. Dude. I don't know. Wow. Come on, dude. Well, I don't know if I'm alive or Memorex. Swipe left, okay. I'm doing great. I am moving. Okay. I'm not moving on here, so I'm going to have to rely on what you guys are saying, because I don't know how to use this stuff. But anyways, let's go on. That's cool. You guys say I'm working. That's good. I'm waving. I'm not doing anything on here. I'll show you. Look, I'm frozen solid on there. I'm like Frankenstein in House of Frankenstein. I'm frozen in a block of ice. Need somebody to thaw me out. That looks good. Oh, the new item is a shout out to the Frick Brothers, a shrunken head. A genuine replica shrunken head. Shout out to the Frick Brothers. They always bring stuff for me to shoot at the Monster Bash. So that's in honor of them. Okay. How about Shirley Jackson? She wrote Haunting of Hill House, which was some people call the greatest ghost story of the 20th century. She also inspired the Shirley Jackson Award, which is given each year to honor the best writer of horror and suspense. So she must have been good. I never even saw Haunting of Hill House. Maybe I saw the original way back when with what's his name from Planet of the Apes. I don't remember at the drive-in, but I don't know. Man, this is really bad. How about this one? The unsung hero of horror, Millicent Patrick. Okay, this was a young lady at Bud Westmore. We all know Bud Westmore was known for all his fantastic early makeups of horror and all that. He brought this talented artist in Universal Studios to help in his makeup department. Her work were on classics like This Island Earth, The Mole People, Abbott and Costello, Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But her greatest creation was the Gill Man, the creature from the Black Lagoon. Woo! But Westmore took all the credit for her, and it wasn't until many, many, many years, like almost recently, that she actually got credit for being the actual creator of the Gill Man, which 70 years, Gill Man celebrating 70 years this year. So 70 years of the Gill Man, and it's all because of Millicent Patrick. Finally, she got tired of his bullcrap, of Westmore's bullcrap. She left and became the first female animator over at Disney. What do you guys think about that? Oh, man. No comments? No. Oh, here we go. Got something. Swipe left. Okay, here we see what you got, group. Dennis says, I froze up too on my tablet. All right. Tablets must be, yeah, Roddy McDowell. That's what I was looking for. Denny knew that? Denny's like hitting on all things here. All right, what's this? No more green screen cutting in. That's a good sign. No more green screen cutting in. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, some famous actresses, okay? Women actresses. There's a long list that stand out, of course, like Elsa Lanchester, Janet Leigh, Jamie Lee Curtis, Sigourney Weaver, Fay Wray, many more. And I guess it's really how they affect you. There's so many great actresses out there, and if there's in a horror film and they affected you, then they're going to stand out. They deserve to be on that list, okay? So I'm not going to name every possible actress because there's too many. Like I said, some may have affected you more than others. Elsa Lanchester did not affect me as a Bride of Frankenstein. Anybody could have did her role, in my opinion. Some Screen Rant, okay, I get a lot of stuff for going to Screen Rant because they do all the surveys, okay. Some of their top 10 female horror performers are Toni Collette for The Hereditary 2019, Shelley Duvall for The Shining, Sissy Spacek for Carrie, Jamie Lee Curtis, of course, for Halloween, Sigourney Weaver for Alien, Kathy Bates for Misery, Linda Blair for The Exorcist, Mia Farrow for Rosemary's Baby. Here's one. Essie Davis for The Babadook. The Babadook, that's a newer movie, The Babadook. Marilyn Burns from The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I added a few of my own picks that I thought should be included, because like I said, it's how the actress affected you. You may agree or disagree. But how about Glenn Close? Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction. Betsy Palmer from Friday the 13th. Jessica Walter from Play Misty for me with Clint Eastwood. And Betty Davis, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Those are some that I think should have been on that list, but I did not see them on that list. Yeah, Big Brother is watching us. Barbara Steele. That's right, Barbara Steele. Which I find that they say her voice is usually dubbed in most films she's in because she's Italian. So I don't know if it's true. Do we ever hear her real voice? I don't know. But yes, Barbara Steele. Trying to get her at the Monster Bash. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll get her at the Monster Bash. Okay, so that was my women in horror. Now, what else we got here? I want to talk a little bit about the Midnight Movie Pods on YouTube, okay? That's our YouTube site, Midnight Movie Pods. And I mentioned it that you can watch old episodes of the Middays Mayhem show on there. As a matter of fact, at 12:30 today, just in about 10 minutes, 2 more episodes are going to be released of the Midnight Movie Middays Mayhem on the Midnight Movie Pods channel on YouTube. But really, if you go there, there's so much more on there that you can really have a good time. If you're surfing YouTube and you want to go someplace interesting, there's over 70 videos on our Pods channel, the Midnight Movie Pods on YouTube, okay? Watch Middays Mayhem, our older shows, if you want to catch up some of the stupid stuff that we were talking about months ago. There's a bunch of skitaculars. The Bearded Wolf has done a great job on these. There's a bunch of our skitaculars, which are a bunch of our skits all lumped together. There's several of those you can watch if you want a good laugh. Quick, boom, 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 some great skits. We have our tribute, happy birthday in heaven to Superhost Marty Sullivan. Yesterday, I believe it was. But we have our tribute to Superhost Marty Sullivan on there. We also have our tribute to Dick Goddard. So if you guys are interested in any of those Cleveland icons, go on to Midnight Movie Pods and watch our moving tributes to Marty Sullivan, Superhost, and Dick Goddard. Okay. We also have some of our Midnight Movie podcasts that we did a while back on different subjects where we're ranting and raving and arguing and all the fun stuff that you like, right? So there's our podcasts are on there. These are funny, okay? The Midnight Movie mashups, like Pulp Fiction, Bruce Willis with Taxi Driver Robert De Niro. They're interacting. So we've got those mashups. We've got John Wayne meets Val Kilmer, okay? Fun. Lost in Gilligan Island, okay? These are some things that the Bearded Wolf has put together that you're not going to find anywhere else, but right here on the Midnight Movie Pods. And they're kind of funny to watch the different stars interacting with each other. You did a great job. Check those out. And we got some original skits by the Bearded Wolf. So if you want some funny skits featuring the Bearded Wolf himself, he's got some of his skits on there that he did. We want you to go on there. We want you to tap subscribe, okay? We're trying to build that channel up so we can get more content on there. The Bearded Wolf is working hard to get a lot of fun stuff on there. A lot of our Christmas and holiday bumpers are on there if you want to see some of the bumpers that didn't win from this year's contest. And don't worry, Bernie, we haven't forgot about you. Big Dentee's trying to figure out we're going to get together with you and want to meet up with you and give you your prizes from that. So the winner this year was Bernie Pappenfold. He selected our best bumper, Christmas bumper. So shout out to Bernie. But make sure if you get a chance, go on to Midnight Movie Pods. You will enjoy it. There's a lot of fun stuff on there. You'll laugh your butt off. And some of these things, like the mashups, are very well done and very humorous. They even had a Harry Potter one on there you're going to like. It is hilarious. And you can only find it right on the Midnight Movie Pods on YouTube. So check that out. Oh, by the way, hey guys, we're at it again. We've been nominated for a Rondo Award again this year. And we need your help, okay? We need you to go on. And, hey, Mark, look at this sign, huh? Is that one better, Mark? I can't see it, but look at it. Is that better? I hope you can see it. Mark Pinto said that last week you guys couldn't really see my sign. So I redid the sign this week. Now, what we need you guys to do, if you want the Midnight Movie to be awarded a Rondo Award for Best Horror Host Show, you've got to just email your selection to terrico@aol.com. You have to include your name in order for the vote to be counted. And just tell them category 21, the Midnight Movie, all right? So I'm going to hold this up for a little bit more so you get a chance to see it. You can write it down. Very simple. Won't take you too long. And if you go to the Rondo Awards website, there's a lot of other categories if you want to vote for other things. But we'd like to get your vote for Best Horror Host. We appreciate it. I've been nominated several years in a row, and we really would like that. Okay. Mark says that's good, so that's a thumbs up. If I got a thumbs up from Mark, that's perfect. So, yeah. Also, while you're on there, hey, Best Fan Artist of the Year, vote for our buddy Doc Dredd. He does so many cool sketches, and he's gifted Triv and I with some. So vote for our friend Doc Dredd for Best Fan Artist of the Year, because he really is the best. His technique, everything he does is awesome. There's a lot of great artists. Shout out to Dave Dunlap, Bradley Beard, a lot of great artists out there. But I really think that Doc's deserving of your votes for Fan Artist of the Year. So there you go. I hope you got a chance to see that. If you have any questions, feel free to message us. Hey, or you can always drop us a line at the hotline. There's the hotline number. We'd love to get your calls. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Carlos Borloff, for your calls. Just drop us a message any time of day, okay? Leave us a message on the hotline number, and we'll play it on the show. So leave us a cool message. You got any questions? You got any requests? Call the hotline number. We'd love to hear from you, and it will be featured on our regular Midnight Movie Show. So hope you got that number. Put that away. And speaking of Mark Pinto, I'm going to do a special shout out to Mark. Well, of course, I drop it on the ground now. I need help here. Too old for this. Special shout out to you, Mark, if I ever get it. We're doing these awesome old school wrestling posters from we went to the ASWA wrestling event a couple weeks ago. Mark made these very cool vintage style posters, and if you guys are interested in any, message me, let me know, and we'll try to get you one. Limited, very limited supply, but we'll try to get you one. So, but those are cool, Mark. A shout out to you for that. It's awesome work. I love that. Just like you see in an old gym. I'm gonna put that probably back here somewhere. Here, Popeye, you hold that for me. All right. Let's see what else we got. We're doing good today. We're doing good. Without Denny, I'm just. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Okay, one. Oh my goodness. How does the whole thing shut down? Well, there I am again. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right. Oh, I'm moving again. Oh, I was moving. Who's on here? What are you guys saying? I hear myself talking. No volume. Just want to say hello and wish you the best. No volume. I hear myself talking. There's got to be some volume. Turn your volume up there, Jim. Because I can hear it. I can hear it. No, I'll turn it up. I can hear it. I'm moving again, though. That's a good thing. Okay. And remember, if I don't see it, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at all your comments and I'm going to answer them and check them out and laugh at them. Hey, our friends at the Express Deli. Okay, we always talk about the Express Deli. A longtime friends of the Midnight Movie Show. They were voted in Yelp's top 100 best corned beef sandwiches in the United States. Okay, they were voted number 13th in the United States to get your corned beef sandwich. And guess what? They were the only restaurant in Northeast Ohio to get that distinction. No other restaurants in Northeast Ohio were mentioned about getting your corned beef sandwich. They're 13th in the United States. And guess what? St. Patrick's Day is coming up. They're going to be open on St. Patrick's Day, selling their corned beef sandwiches. You can order in advance, okay? If you go to the express_deli.com, you can message them your order, or you can go in and pick them up that day. Up to 5 sandwiches in line with a pre-order. But the Express Deli, stop by there, tell Pierre that the Midnight Movie sent you, and you are going to enjoy an awesome, awesome corned beef sandwich. So shout out. And congratulations to our friends down at the Express Deli. Okay? Very good, very good. Oh, I still got some women on here. I skipped them. How about for horror hosts, okay? Vampira, her short run in the 50s inspired a lot of other ladies down the road to become horror hosts, okay? And of course, none other more famous than Elvira, a legend of horror hosting. So there's some very influential women in horror hosting. Many more nowadays that are coming down the line. I'm not going to mention all of them, but there's so many. Countess Carita and the Mummy and the Monkey. So many women getting involved in it, which is awesome. There's Lois Weber, who was a student of Alice Guy Blaché. She went on to become a filmmaker, and she developed her own techniques, like using a split screen, which she used in her 1913 film Suspense, starring Lon Chaney Sr., okay, before he did The Phantom or The Hunchback, okay. She was the first woman to own her own film studio. Yeah. Ida Lupino, okay, of course, from she did the movie Outrage, and then she was did many episodes of The Twilight Zone, Alfred Hitchcock's Presents, Thriller. So those are some more influential women. All right, now the breaking news. I got some breaking news here for our Ed Wood Jr. fans. All right, breaking news is right here. Breaking news. They've actually found an old thought lost film that Ed Wood contributed some dialogue to. Okay, it's called The Cleopatra Follies, or The Flame of Islam, which is it's like a burlesque type thing, you know, the old burlesque acts or whatever. But they're looking for money to what do they say? To reinvigorate the film, to renew the film, rehabilitate the film, because it's not the greatest shape, okay? But it's important because it was a lost film, now found. So the 3D Film Archives are looking for donations. If you'd wish, if you're an Ed Wood fan and you'd like to see this new Ed Wood movie, get out there so we can all see it and enjoy it in a good condition. Go to the 3D Archives, 3D Film Archives, and contribute towards that. I don't think they need a whole lot of movie. That was like $1,500 they were still looking for. What do you guys think? The Deep Dark Woods, Latino. What are you guys saying? You guys are having your own show. I want to watch your show. I'm going to have to read this. You guys are having a better show than I'm giving, okay? What else I got? Some more breaking news over here. Breaking news. Some new horror collectibles are out. So if you're into horror collectibles, okay, you like toys and stuff like that, at Walmart, okay, they have some new decorative book nooks. So if you have like, you know, nice like little library of books or whatever, and you want to fancy them up a bit, you can get these book nooks, and they have Chucky, Pennywise, and Stripe from Gremlins, and they look like they're popping out of the bookcase, I guess. You stick them in amongst the books and it looks like they're popping out. Those are Walmart exclusives, all right? Now, I've also found out that, check this out, coming in October, coming October 2024, Rob Zombie, okay, on the Cinemax streaming channel, is going to do a 10-episode event, and it's called Fred. It basically follows Freddy Krueger, okay? Freddy Krueger from just being this evil person to becoming the Nightmare Killer, and it's from Wes Craven Studios, so it's sanctioned by Wes Craven Studios. But so Rob Zombie's going to be working on this. Hopefully, he does a good job of it. All right. So, but you can watch out for that in October. It's called Fred, and it's basically 10 episodes of a Freddy Krueger story. Kind of like Chucky, you know, Chucky's got his own TV show. Maybe it'll be something like that, okay? Hey, guess what? For all you fans of the Steel City Con, okay, the convention center is not going to close down. It's been saved through a deal worked out between the city and Hobby Lobby and different groups. They've decided they're not going to close down the convention center. It's not going to become a Hobby Lobby. It's going to remain a convention center. And so the Steel City Con is on. Long live the Monroeville Convention Center. So that's good news. The Monroeville Convention Center is going to stay open. Of course, the hotel right behind it, DoubleTree, unfortunately is closed. But I've heard several interested investors have been looking into it, so hopefully somebody get it. That's a nice hotel. If you like going to Steel City Con, it's very nice to stay at the DoubleTree, or what it's going to be called in the future, and you just walk right across the parking lot to the convention center, so it's pretty awesome. Saturday, April 20th, okay? ASWA Wrestling returns to the Malabar Gym, okay? April 20th. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, pooey. So you can get your tickets just like before. You can get a more quality and inexpensive family fun night than ASW Wrestling. We're going to be talking more about that as it comes, all right? Hey, Triv, how about this one? There's a Mad Max prequel coming. Mad Max prequel coming. It's called Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. It's coming out May 24th, so not too long from now. May 24th. Directed by George Miller, so the original director, so he should know what he's doing. Starring Chris Hemsworth as Warlord Dementus. And it's based off of the 2015 film, and it tells the origin story of Furiosa, okay, which originally was played by Charlize Theron, now played by Anya Taylor-Joy. So that's coming out, if you're a Mad Max fan, that's coming out in May 24th. So you can look forward to that. And of course, if you want to see your men, okay, you want to see your gang, your buddies, okay, Sunday, April 28th, free movie night is back at the Atlas Cinemas in Mentor, okay? Dynamite! We haven't showing yet. If you got some ideas, start sending them in. But I'm sure we're going to be putting up a thing to vote. But April 28th, mark your calendars, a fun family free event, okay? And as you know, if you buy concessions, you get tickets to win prizes. We always have a great time. The next one is Saturday, April 28th. So mark your calendars. Mark my calendar. My calendar's already marked. See what you guys are saying on here. All kinds of stuff here. Kirk's got to leave. Hope you're feeling better, Kirk. Yeah, see ya, Kirk. Let's see what else we got here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you guys so much fun stuff. I mentioned all that. Express Deli. Hey, you know what? I was going to even do a skit, but I just got Popeye. He's not too helpful in the skit, but I was going to do a skit. I'm still going to do it for you because it's stupid. So, you know what? Coming up this weekend, it's time to turn back the clocks. Don't forget. They say turn back the clocks. Actually, we're springing ahead. So this joke, I just ruined it because I guess I should save it for fall. Turn back the clocks. Because I was going to say, I hate to turn back the clocks. And you're like, why? That's what Denny would say. Why do you hate to turn back the clocks? And I would say, because then I can't see what time it is. I guess I should have saved this for fall, though. It don't make sense now, because now we're springing ahead. So that wouldn't make sense, but whatever. It's a skit. I just did it. I just did it, all right? What else do we got here? Hey, April 13th. Here's something fun to do if you're in the Cleveland area. Fear Warfare, okay, is going to take place at the Nightmare Cleveland Haunted House, which is one of the top haunted houses here in the Cleveland area. April 13th, though, they're going to start booking. You can do a laser tag adventure. So I guess you're in there hunting the monsters. It sounds like a lot of fun. April 13th, it starts booking for Fear Warfare, Hunt Monsters, okay? More information at https nightmarecleveland.com/warfare. Doesn't that sound like fun? Hunting the monsters? The teaser they had on there looked very cool. They did something like that near my house in Mapleside a few years ago where you could hunt zombies. And it was a lot of fun. So I can imagine in a haunted house it's going to be a lot of fun. I did have one last piece of information somewhere lost amongst my things there. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's all I have. Oh no, here it is. Hey, if you're a Hoolihan and Big Chuck fan, I mentioned it last week, but I got some more information on an early 1960s film that Bob Wells, Hoolihan, appeared in. It's called Platinum Pussycat, 1968. Shot here in and around Cleveland, and it's got Bob Wells and some other local talent. Excuse me. It's called Platinum Pussycat. You can find it on Tubi. So if you go on Tubi, punch in Platinum Pussycat from 1968, and you can see Bob Hoolihan in one of his early roles before he became Hoolihan. Right before it looks like. So we all know he was in Ghetto Freaks. Okay, it's another Bob Wells film that was filmed here in Cleveland. But Platinum Pussycat, you can see it on Tubi. So if you're a Hoolihan and Big Chuck fan, or just a Hoolihan fan, go on Tubi and check out Platinum Pussycat, okay? And I don't think that Bob knew at the time what kind of film this was going to be. So, but he was in it. His name is right there in the IMDb. So check that out if you get a chance. Now, think I talked about everything. I had a couple winks out to all the ladies out there that are watching today. Amanda, there's some winks for you for the Women's Appreciation History Month. I think I touched on everything. I was going to say, he's gone now, but Chad and Bunny just on YouTube, they released their Monster Fest Mania episode. It was hilarious. It had all kinds of stuff that was going on at the Monster Fest Mania. We were all there. Some behind the scenes stuff, a lot of funny stuff. So if you get a chance, go on their YouTube, check out the recent episode, Chad and Bunny Monster Fest Mania episode, okay? And guys, guess what? You got to start sending us some stuff at Post Office Box 81593, Cleveland, Ohio, 44181. Because we're like this on the, should we renew the box or not? Because it's getting more and more expensive just for a little box. They're wanting like $100 for 6 months. And we're not getting a lot of mail through there. So we're like, do you still want us to have a mailbox so you can send us stuff? We love getting your cards, your letters. So start sending some stuff to Post Office Box 81593, Cleveland, Ohio, 44181, and let us know that it's worth it to keep it. Now, of course, I'm going to look for the pages now. Looking for a book page. 78. All right, look at that. Eddie knew. Eddie, how you doing? Thank you, Jim from OTR Pro. Appreciate that comment. 78. Eddie knows what's up. Hope you're feeling better today, Eddie. Hope you're feeling good, and I'm glad you're watching today. Ooh, I never heard. Oh, this one here. Wait, what's this? This is a long one over here. I gotta take a look. Wow, I'm not doing that one. Woo-wee. That was the Beverly Hillbillies. Got a page and a half. Well, today we're gonna do Beverly Hills Bunts. Beverly Hills Bunts. Situation comedy from 1987, starring Dennis Franz. Not Franz the Toy Man, or whatever his name was. What was his name here in Cleveland? Franz the Toy Man? I don't know. Peter Jurassic. Had a park named after him. Jurassic Park. Okay. Dana Wheeler Nicholson and Guy Boyd. Now I don't have my Mike Purcell on here hopping in here today and bringing up stuff about this. But Beverly Hills Bunts. I can already know what it's going to be about, Eddie. Television lost its most beloved police series, but gained 2 seedy private eyes in the spinoff from the much honored Hill Street Blues. All right, so if you love Dennis Franz on Hill Street Blues, in the final Hill Street episode, Bunch punched out pompous Chief Daniels and resigned. He then moved with his friend Sid the Snitch to sunnier climes, opening his own low-rent private detective business in Los Angeles. So he went from New York to Los Angeles. Fish out of water in Trinity, L.A., the 2 shifty sleazeballs took on the dregs of detective work, but somehow managed to get things done when higher-priced talent could not. Sid, true to his code, cooked up a succession of scams to augment their meager income. Okay, this show kind of suffered because it was neither drama nor outright comedy. Okay, Beverly Hills Bunts confused critics and viewers alike. They're like, "What is this?" Okay. NBC was so uncertain of its chances, it gave it 4 tryout episodes before beginning its regular run, okay? 4 tryout episodes. They couldn't figure out, what is this? And obviously it didn't last too long. It only lasted 1 season. So it's unfortunate, but that's what happens. Beverly Hills Bunts. Let's see who else we got. We got any more pages? You guys want me to do one more? Mike Purcell, now he pops on there. There he is. There's my buddy. Mike's on there. Purcell's hiding. He's not hiding. Too many ribs and onions. Ooh, you got ribs and onions? Nice. Give me another page number. Give me a page number, somebody. I'll do one more, then I'll get out of your hair. And thus will end the Women's History Month episode. Next week I think I'll do the special St. Patrick's Day episode. You don't want to miss that. There's going to be green beer flowing right here on the set of the Midnight Movie, Midday's Mayhem, and shenanigans. Some type of shenanigans. We might even blow something up. What do you think about that? Now give me another number. Oh, there it is right there. Pop. Grandpappy said 81. He's not venturing too far away from Eddie. Grandpappy wants 81. Grandpappy gets 81. Because Let's see here. We got some interesting ones here. It's right here. Hey, shout out to Doc Dredd, okay? He's doing the resort this weekend on his show. He's reviewing the resort. We're going to talk about a show called Big Hawaii. Big Hawaii, okay? An adventure show from 1977. So we're going way back into the 70s, okay? It's got a cast here. Let's see. I don't know, man. I only recognize one guy on here. The cast was Cliff Potts. Never heard of him. John Denner. Now, John Denner's been around for a long time. I remember him all the way back in the Bowery's Boy movie, okay? And then he was in the Doris Day show. So, John Denner, we remember him. Lucia Strasser, Bill Lucking, Elizabeth Smith, fake name, Beth Smith, come on. Mo Keel, and Remy Abellero, okay? Well, I can see, okay. A lot of Hawaiian names on here. That's why they were playing. Maybe that's why you got these people. I don't know. The sprawling Paradise Ranch on the island of Hawaii was the private domain of autocratic Barrett Fears. Barrett Fears. That was John Denner. Okay. He had built it into an empire that had made him one of the richest and most powerful men in all the Hawaiian Islands. Recently returned to help him run the ranch was his only son, 29-year-old Mitch. A free spirit whose anti-establishment, radical attitudes were a source of constant conflict with his traditional father. Mitch's best friend and the mediator between the two was Oscar Kalahani, the foreman of the ranch. Kiki was Mitch's spoiled, tomboyish 18-year-old cousin who also lived on the ranch. Big Lulu, Oscar's mother and the family housekeeper, whose son Garfield did odd jobs around the ranch. Now, Big Lulu, you couldn't call a character Big Lulu anymore. Only in the 70s. Now you call somebody Big Lulu, it's body shaming, whatever. You can't have a Big Lulu. I don't think there's any characters in today's TV shows called Big anything, right? Is there? Let me know if there is. I can't think of any. Lulu's son and a good friend of Kiki. The stories revolved around problems of running the ranch, conflicts between its owners, and adjustments forced on traditional Hawaiian lifestyle by the inroads of change. So that was an adventure. It was an adventure that only lasted from September to November. So it was a short-lived adventure. It wasn't very long of an adventure. It was an adventure that I could probably even do. But it took place in beautiful Big Hawaii. So that was that. So I appreciate you guys today. Apologize for Popeye not helping me out too much. But Denny will be back hopefully next week. He'll be feeling better. Shout out to Denny. Hope you feel better, buddy. Shout out to Ravens Rookery. Shout out to my friend Chad and Bunny Show. And of course, Doc Dredd. And all you at home. I hope you guys mark your calendar for April 28th. We want to see you at our live event. And of course, yes, we'll have our merchandise there because we have to keep the ball rolling. The stuff doesn't grow on trees. Well, some of it does, like mold, but still. But we'll have our merchandise there. We'll have prizes to give away. We'll have a lot of fun. I don't know what the movies are going to be, so keep watching the Facebook page. Big Mike will be putting the stuff out there. See, I call him Big Mike. See, I did that. Big Lulu, Big Mike T, Big Den T. Big Den T! We call him Big Den T. We don't get in trouble, right? Big Den T. We don't call Vern Big. Nothing. We don't go there. But anyways, April 28th, mark your calendars. It's Sunday night. You got nothing else to do. Vern's not even having a special private birthday party on Sunday night, so I think he'll even be there. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there. It's not that far. Grandpappy, make your way. Okay, it's only in Mentor. It's not that far. You guys make it down. We'd love to hang out with you guys and have some fun. And I hope you guys have a great day. This thing's frozen up again. I'm going to look back and read all these comments and respond to them if I can. I'm going to have to call it an internet place because I froze up. But look, it's a beautiful self-portrait of myself frozen up there. I wish I could get a picture of that. I like that. I'm going to actually look back on this and try to get one. What's that called? A screen snap of that. That looks cool. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you next weekend. Watch the Midnight Movie this week. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up for you in the next few weeks. Hey, I just found out that COX Cable finally just showed our 25th anniversary show. And we have another one in the works. It's going to be even better. It's going to have a bunch of our old skits we talk about, blah, blah, blah. It's coming up. The Bearded Wolf's working on that. And we got some cool shows. We showed some cool indie films coming up in the next month or so. We also shot a whole bunch of cool, funny skits a few weeks ago. So we got a lot of new stuff coming at you. So shout out to all you guys and stay tuned. All right, now watch. Here, I'm going to turn this around. Well, you watch Popeye. Popeye, you're going to take us out of the show. So I got to walk over there and hit the button. So I'll see you guys next week with an equally show of stuff. Oh. Fluffy, get down. Get down. Get off my leg, Fluffy. See you guys next week.